Hey everybody, it's Risley. We're playing Super Auto Pets. Let's give it a go. I know recently, you know how like on TikTok, they've always got constant trends that are just girlfriends testing their boyfriend's answers to things sporadically? I've seen one where it's like, is your boyfriend, if he would say which one he'd wanted to be, would he want to be like a samurai, a pirate, or like, I don't remember what the last one even was, like a ninja or something? And one video just had the guy continually be like, well, if I'm a pirate, am I the captain? Because that matters. And I'm like, honestly, vibes, because who wants to be a pirate? If, like, maybe if you're the captain. Otherwise, that just kind of sounds like it hot stinks. Like, being a pirate just sounds like kind of the worst, gross, and most, like, nasty thing ever. Why would anyone choose that? Like, I don't even think it's idealized in, like, almost anything. I guess Pirates of the Caribbean, but literally all you want to be is, like, Jack Sparrow. So you gotta be, like, the captain of the ship, because otherwise, like, there's nothing. All there is, like, a leadership position. I guess if a samurai, you're not, like, a leader. You're just, like, a lone wolf. Is it just, like, can you be a leader or a lone wolf? Is that the mechanics there? Anyway, uninspired fellas, bumbling noobs, legendary legends. Legendary legends! Not only am I legendary, but I started as a legend. It's like I told a story and it became legendary, and then a few years down the line, they're like, is that even a real legend, or did you just make that up? But it is. It's a legendary legend because we weren't even sure if the first thing was real to begin with. It all makes sense now. Ants and fish, basic, but delightful. I actually think the Roach can do things in the early game, and I guess he actually would quite like to be behind some ants, wouldn't he? Because it doesn't even matter, these are like non-permanent stats, because he just has all this health, and I could give him this, which would be a waste of time, so I shan't. Did that bacon feel like it fell, like, weirdly quick just then? Sweet delicious murder. Your team looks very similar to mine, except for like 2 differences, kind of a copycat. It's fine. Ant difference. Having so many ants is just like the strongest thing ever, I believe. And it used to be even stronger, isn't that crazy? You guys get together, and you know what? I will take something of the next tier. That's my dude. You guys can get together. And a cupcake is what you're telling me to do, because I give literally no craps about any of these things. This guy sucks and doesn't deserve to exist, especially in the tier. Are you a tier 1? Where am I getting trumpets on tier 1? Just if groundhogs are in the game? I can't rely my whole life based on whether or not groundhogs are in the game, and also the fact that I'm going to buy them. I suppose it puts into question certain pets where you feel like you can only use based off of one other guy, because you're not going to take that dude after tier 1, right? You're not going to be in the tier 3 zone and be like, actually, wait, guys, calm down. Tier 1 Pied Piper just joined this thing, and I think he's going to make my team so much more grand. This feels like the same dudes I was just looking at. We check. The boy is on the table, which means I will actually accept your ants, and I need you to really quickly give me like 2 more. I'm gonna roll enough to see. We didn't get— I spent like my entire life savings. 1 additional ant was all I required. You're gonna kill your dude. You're not gonna kill my dude. I'm so sorry for your stank-ass plan. If you could summon a dude who kills him, you couldn't— okay. I'll admit, I actually thought that was going pretty well, so I'm a little disappointed in myself. No, never. My team, well, if you put it that way. The cockroach is barely even supposed to be here anymore. Give me all of the ants. 1 ant. I hate your face. We have 2 more turns to make this ant do a thing, and then also happen to get a bison. That's some time. I feel like I almost never have that much time to begin with anyway. Normally I get it on turn 7, and I'm like, God, am I gonna wait till turn 8 to get this bison thing going? And the answer really should be no. Sometimes it's not, but we all have our little fatal flaws there, don't we? Give me a bison? Oh my God, that's not even what I said. You don't matter. I will take this. Okay, we have like a small amount of— I'm gonna— ants. The problem is that even if I level this ant, I'm pretty sure next turn we're going to tier 5s for my level of ability, which means we have to naturally find a bison. This shop, after spending 3 gold on this ant in order for this to feel like something that was valid, that I did. And I'm still gonna try, because I can't not try at least once if the bison is in the weekly. No. I do think you're quite nice. You know what? Actually, you should be getting the stats. And bison? Oh my God. You are better than him because 2 people are getting the food. You guys can have the food. I could kill? I could not. Okay, well, I guess the stork just actually naturally exists until he chooses to leave. Grapes are valid, but what if I gave you some food? You actually could move up. The ant is permanent. The hippo is an off thing, an off tank, you could say, in Overwatch terms, although I guess that doesn't actually exist anymore because they switched it to only be one tank, which honestly kind of jank. The bison is the concept. The hippo is another dude who's here, which usually if I have two run definers on a team, the hippo kind of does not get what he needs, but currently all anyone's getting is like this tropical fish. And the tropical fish, he likes a throuple. He does enjoy being part of a throuple. You could have a sandwich, or you could just have anything better. No defensive tools for the second week in a row. Magic sauce. Okay, you get a croissant then. You're welcome. And also an apple. Wow. This guy's gonna go all natural. I'm not, you know what? Maybe ignoring your dude once he's actually scaling on his own and just doing the hippo is the way to go. Yours was better than mine. Can't blame you. Really wish he would have hit like one additional time. That was not the worst summon it could have been. It wasn't good enough, but it wasn't that bad. He'd definitely be trying his best for his friends. Well, you know, I actually don't care much about this, but if it could replace my ants, I'm not even sure if it's better, actually. This guy's got decent stats, and he gives decent stats. It's probably better in the long term. With no perks, get food. I would like to do this, but first you have to promise me another one of him. No. Okay. I have too many things frozen in the shop now, given I'm trying to very specifically make this tropical fish happen. I would like to get rid of my aunt. He's worse than the enemy aunt, and that makes him pretty freaking lame. He couldn't even kill one guy, my bison. Whoa. That enemy squad is entirely dudes who give scales. Goodbye. Ah, now I want these things though. Okay. You know what? You're awesome. But what if instead of doing that, I did this instead? And then also let's roll twice just in case something amazing happens. Nothing amazing happened. Everyone's getting some stats. You do this and you're gonna keep doing your own thing. Bison has yet to kill anybody. Hippo has yet to kill anybody. Have I won any games so far? Good question. I have won 4, but I think that was before my current team, which is lame given this is what I've been working for my entire gosh darn life. Is this finally the one? I wish that you had been dead. I wish that you had been dead. Frick. Oh, my boy. Bison, my boy. Should the bison even be my boy anymore? Even when he happens. This was like almost prime opportunity. People were getting the health stats and I still couldn't make it. I got a new St. Patrick's hat. That's bananas. I haven't... They're really rare with the giving of the gifts, I feel. Because I don't think I've gotten a gift in literally forever. But to be fair, I guess I don't play as often as I used to as well. Give one friend 1 health. Is that worth it? My brain says yee. My bank account says nee, which is the new way to say no, of course. Kind of like weast. Hairy fanboys, perfect organisms, sniffing minerals, perfect organisms, something beautiful, perfect minerals, the diamond, no. Diamonds are numerous, but they are hard. So I guess it depends on whether or not you like minerals because of their rarity or because of how hard they are. Are we talking in an industrial fashion or because of beauty? Also because like diamonds, at least the ones that are literally clear, are kind of just crazy boring. So I don't really know why you would think they were the most beautiful to begin with. They're literally looking like nothing. They're like see-through. So why not have like a cool blue thing? That's the suck thing though, is that there's all those gemstones that you're born with, and it's cool if you haven't even born with a gemstone that you like the color of, because then you're like, suave, I'm gonna put my personality around this whole thing. Except if you're born with one that's ucky and gross, such as mine, which is just not blue, which I feel like there were so many blue options. Then it's lame, so I'm never gonna use my birthstone for anything because it's freaking yellow, which is ugly. I appreciate stats. For whom? Good question. Not any of these guys really, because they're all kind of stinky. But now, they have a good amount of health. But who's sticking around? Not that dude. Technically, I know I was just dissing on the concept of the bison being a thing that I should continue trying, but what if this otter was level 3 like tomorrow? There's a shot. There's an opportunity for these things. It's just literally exactly the worst thing I've seen. By 1% chance. You're gone. This guy is nice. This is scaling. This guy is nice. Scaling. Who am I scaling? I guess my other scaler. Because what else am I supposed to do? Give a friend gained ailment. Give it rice. Oh. This is an anti-weakness thing. This used to be a buy and give somebody stats thing, but that's crazy different. You're so different now. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with this information, but that's bananas how different you suddenly are. Should I give you? No, you can have 2. No, it's only 1 health. I should give you the giraffe. Am I keeping the seahorse? Good question. I've not seen this angel dude before. Is he new? He's got the little white stripe in his hair like a cool anime character. Vibes. Nope, that's pretty bad. That guy given 1 level 3 ant actually feels better than it used to be, which was 1 level 1 ant going with multiple ants. It just got a general buff, didn't it? I don't want you to get this guy's stats. I'll take something else. Another giraffe if I have to. Okay, at this point we are kind of hoping for a dude who I actually want to keep though. Let's concept that a little bit. I want both of you to get giraffes, but that's not very useful, is it? That's not using the giraffes to their full potential, which admittedly is a little small. He is like the worst scaler in the game, but he came around when no one else would on like turn 3, so you're the worst. That guy's huge. I can actually win. You guys didn't expect it. I, for one, expected it greatly. I always knew I could. There's pineapples, but are there even snipers? Do I want a level 2 you? I don't know, but I do want this bird. Yes. Yes. Apple. Apple. Pineapple pen. I like the idea of a toy, but weirdly enough, despite the fact that my team is trash, I don't want to sell any of them. It's probably too late for this to matter, right? Yeah, I don't think that the bison turn 6, it's too late. And last time I think I got it even earlier or that exact turn and it didn't work. Rarely does he prove it himself. So you should get sold. It's just sucked because he actually has like decent stats, what makes it like a hard decision to make. This guy's better though, so you can leave. And here's a guy who does things. One day, this guy will prove that it's worth. We have like no level 2s, but what if we suddenly had a level 2? Okay, boof, it didn't work, but in the future, sometime, I bet it will. The giraffe though, out of here next turn. I still think penguin is better, even if it's just making cool seahorse. Sucks. Frigate bird was made for that. Oh my god, that's what you're actually doing. Frigate bird plus the germ. I see what's going on here. That's a concept that I will definitely internalize and probably never do because I never used the germ. Goodbye. Sucks that you were still a half level. I don't want... Why, you suck, don't you? Nah, I'm gonna roll for levels. Okay. Gorgeous. Are you better than him? You're not even doing that much. 2 health. Is 2 health worth it? You should be giving the health to him instead. I'll keep you for 1 more turn, but honestly not even sure if it's worth. The stork being level 2 also in question. I think he's the next guy that I would like to kick off the squad. We got a kill? No, you're the worst. What, are you gonna get stronger? Ah, frick, man. Your stupid donkey maneuver actually functioned. What were the chances of that? Backyard smackins there. We still lost desperately, but we got the last laugh with that punch. You are leveled. I could level you. Why? I don't know, just to see, just for the lols, I guess. It would be just to see if I could get a cool number of these things. Let's, you know what, do it. Then I sell you another whale, but actually I would like this more. Here's this. You're not real anymore. At least not in my soul. And 2 dudes are getting penguin stats, baby penguin stats, basically 2 giraffes. Or 1 level 2 giraffe, which actually is kind of what that giraffe was gonna be before I sold it. When you think about it that way, actually kind of lame. Kill one thing. Thank God, Boar, you've validated your existence. Lucky pair up. The whale will save us all. No, it's like the one thing, literally, that wasn't gonna let us win that one. I just want to get to 5 wins, my dude. It's like the only dream I've ever had in my life. Yas! Snake. Better than whale? It would go behind you, but whale though. Whale is so good, but snake. Snake! I kind of think that you might actually hit more than once though. Chocolate! I would love it if you leveled. We'll have to live long enough to see it. But I will have some grand old birthday party plans if you get there, I swear to God. I'll invite your whole class, even if everyone says they'll come and then nobody does. I still have set it up, so I still get the benefit for having done that effort. Yeah, frick! Stinking dude in heaven, you're already dead and you're still like trying to kill living people? That's not very angelic of you. Yes? I was gonna say that matters more than Snake to me, but Snake was like, don't worry, bro. It don't have to matter more. We can all be happy here. We can all be soulmates. The stats are going to random locations now, which is a bit negative. I wish I had monkeys. I wish that you didn't have that rhino as well. I thought you got to hit twice. Okay. I thought we were so incredibly dead there. I feel like we're the queen of draws at the moment. You, and actually I give literally 0 craps about your continuity being anything. It's lame because I'm like so committed to what we've got going on here. But what we've got going on here is not very committed to me, I would say. They're all doing their own thing. They're not working with synergy. We're not a real team. The enemies have so many stats. Is the secret to this weekly that you can only take 6 dudes? Unless you have 3 dudes giving stats, you're doomed. You're freaking doomed unless you've got 3 stat givers. Okay, well that was freaking lame, but I think we've got concepts for the future. They can't all be winners. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!